Hello everyone out there in YouTube land. This is Phoenix Draconis coming with you with another toy review video. And this week's video is going to be a review of DC Multiverse's Cyborg as he is illustrated in the TV series Teen Titans. And over the past weekend, I happened to have been over at my local Walmart, and I wound up stopping by GameStop that was close by in the hopes of trying to find, the Black Series Clone Wars Ahsoka Tano, which I wasn't successful. However, that being said, I did wind up running into this guy, and wow. That's all I could say was wow. Now, I've seen a couple of reviews off of this, so just to see him out there, and he was the only one there, so I was like, let me go ahead and snag him, because, I don't think I'd have the opportunity of finding him again, and if I do find him, he's going to be at least double the price at that point, so I got lucky with this. And as you can tell from the packaging, he looks so much the way he looked in Teen Titans. It was awesome. I can almost hear the voice coming out of him. Booyah! All that good stuff. As you can tell, he does have an accessory with him and a blast effect that's on there. So let's go ahead and take a look at the packaging. On the side, though, you have this open window that pretty much goes around. On this side, you've got Cyborg, Teen Titans, DC Multiverse. On the other side, you have this awesome illustration of him in action. And, yeah. Now, apparently, again, this is from McFarlane Toys. So, I've seen a lot of the DC Multiverse stuff. As a matter of fact, I'm currently on the lookout for the Terry McGinnis Batman, from Batman Beyond. I've been trying to look for that, but when you go out through the secondary market, it's like, just a little bit more than I'm hoping to spend, so we'll see what happens at that point. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and take one final look at Cyborg. And let's see if I can lighten him up, man, because the lights in my apartment are here, and with the ring light that I'm using, it just leaves off a glare. So anyway, so let's get him out of the box. And let's see what awesomeness comes out of there. Alright, folks, there he is, posed up and ready for fucking battle. And, man, oh man, like I said before, it's as if he jumped out of the damn TV screen. Wow. That's all I can say on this figure. Now, he is very, very detailed. I think they looked back on a lot of the animation models and stuff over at McFarlane Toys. As you can tell, I'm going to try and show him off. He is, I'm trying to see, it kind of looks like, that's his cybernetic brain that you see in his cybernetic piece. A lot of clear transparent covering over the main plastic piece that shows off his internals. Then of course you see his musculature connected to his other cybernetic limbs. The weapon is detachable, just to tell you, and so I'm just like trying to pose him up to where he's got that Yeah, that is awesome looking. He's got a lot of good detail. Like I said, if we were to put a side-by-side comparison of Cyborg, you will see a lot of similarities, to him. Now, he is a posable figure, so you do see, or I should say, you do have some head tilt. His head does not go 360. He can turn left, he can turn right, he can look up a bit, but it depends on the positioning, and he can look down. At the same time, his arms can go 360, they can go up a bit. He does have a type of limited, there we go, much better. His arm is on a ball joint, so you can pretty much lift up, down. Now he does have a bicep swivel in a way, but man, it is tight as hell. Now, as you can tell, his arm can go almost 90 degrees. He does have wrist rotation. Let's see here. He does have a upper chest and waist rotation, but it is stiff as hell. He can't really kick out. He can kick out like so. Now, of course, will he stand? Yes, he does. All right. Of course, I should have gone ahead and had him like this, and see if I can get him to kick out again while firing his weapon. Oh. Yeah, there we go. Hold on, let me try this from a different angle. Alright, so I got him firing his weapon, as well as doing a kick, and that's actually pretty awesome. Now, of course, the way he's designed it and everything, you just gotta just be mindful of how he's positioned and whatnot. But other than that, that is pretty awesome looking. So he does have, I want to say he has a kind of, depending, he does have a type of ankle tilt. He does have, his feet can move up, down. He does have a toe tilt right there. I've been trying to see if I can try and get this to stand like so. Yes, but he's kind of have like, okay, there we go. And let me see about getting this set up just a little bit differently. So give me a moment, I'll be right back. Alright, so as you can tell, in this case I went ahead and replaced his battle weapon with his normal right hand. If having a cybernetic hand would be considered normal, then that would be it. But like I said, he's extremely stiff as hell for a figure like this. And posability is very limited in this case. I honestly was lucky enough to get him in a kicking pose, but I'm afraid that wouldn't have lost it, depending if something gets knocked into it, then he's going to topple down. And that's not what I want. But looking in the back, I mean, that's pretty awesome looking. So you can tell, one of the things I'm having problems with is just trying to get him There we go, I think. Okay. Never mind. Let me go ahead and get him stood up straight here. Oh my goodness. There we go. Oh, okay. Now he wants to stand upright. Anyway, like I said, he's got some really good molded detail. Depending on the pose, he's able to stand up nicely. Like I said, he is stiff though. Changing out the hands for his weapon here is, pretty awesome. Now, one thing I wanted to do was display this without the blast effects, but for some odd reason this will not come off. So if anyone has this figure and is able to take this thing off, or at least tell me, can this thing be taken off, let me know, please. Anyway, like I said, I like the figure. It's pretty awesome. I hope that McFarlane Toys can make the rest of the team, the rest of the first generation Teen Titans, or at least this generation of Teen Titans. When I saw the initial series originally, I fell in love with it. The style, the theme song, it was pretty awesome. But I would like to see in this particular style, the rest of the Teen Titans, Starfire, Raven, Beast Boy, Robin, the way that they looked when this series came out in like 2001 or so. That was pretty awesome. I loved it. But that is it. On a scale of 1 to 10, I would have to go ahead and give this an 8. It's a great looking figure. I love it, but its posability is extremely lacking. The joints are extremely stiff. So being able to, and then of course, being able to pose him is very difficult. And only having just one accessory, because he does have like a fist that it looks like he's actually holding something. There should have been more accessories. Speaking of which, it's something I completely forgot. I'm going to put him out of the way. So we have the back, the insert that this came with, and you see the little trading card here that features an illustration of Cyborg, but you also see the little stand that's right here. Now, he seems to stand pretty well on its own, on his own. But I don't know. I may go ahead and look into just cutting that out and putting him on the stand. He does have the foot pegs for it on the bottom of on the back of his heel. But other than that, that's pretty much about it. So if you do have this figure, tell me about it. Do you like it? Do you love it? Hate it? Have you been able to find it, as a matter of fact? So if you do, leave me a comment in the comment section down below. As always, like, share, subscribe to the videos, subscribe to my channel. Every subscription helps out my channel immensely. So if there is nothing else, I'd like to go ahead and reintroduce you, DC Multiverse Cyborg from Teen Titans. This is Phoenix Draconis, and I will catch you all on the flip side. Peace.